Hello and welcome to all you dear Scorpios. This is your monthly horoscope for August of 2020. It's general. Take what resonates. You're the captain of your ship. I don't have to say that every time to you Scorpios, do I? Because you are a sign that is all about this is what I'm about, this is my authenticity and my integrity, and I decide what is going to resonate with my reading or not. Right? Am I right or not? I have some Scorpio in me too. My Venus there. And my ruler, Jupiter, Venus, Jupiter. Anyway, this is not about me, it's about you. And this is a very interesting month for you because in August, it's not about retrogrades and it's not about eclipses, but it's about Mars and Venus. And this is about desire. And don't you know everything about desire, dear Scorpios? And desire, I mean, Mars has to do with getting what you want and going for it and your drive. And Venus is about what you value and what you like, and it's about that love energy. But these two planets here, Venus and Mars, are going to connect with Pluto. So that means a lot of intensity. And that means a lot of the theme of you can only control what you can control. You need to let go of what you cannot control. And if there is one sign that understands this, I mean on a visceral level almost, it is the Scorpio. Because they know. They have those deep longings. They have those deep desires. Whether it is for a job that they want, whether they want to achieve a certain amount of money, whether they want a person. You know, those longings are so strong with Scorpio energy. It's water energy, and water is about desires. And now this is heightened because of this Venus-Mars, and especially the Venus is in a fellow water sign. So this goes well with you, which is as from the 6th of August, Venus goes into Cancer, and it's going to trine your energy, but it's gonna oppose Pluto. So there will be a lot of this will be about you cannot control everything and you need to let go of that. That's the hardest thing to do, and that is the transformation that you are going through. Now let's talk about this Venus first, because this Venus is in a fellow water sign in your 9th house. So this has more that this could have to do with a person that is maybe from another country or far away from you, as it is in the 9th house, and there is a bit of a fatal attraction there going on with opposing Pluto. But keep in mind, you can only do what you can do and stay you. Don't try to force yourself to be someone who you're not and just to please. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the best thing here with this energy. But anyway, on another level, it can mean that you are trying to study something or you are trying to travel, and there is a transformation energy going towards that. So this could be on the positive or on the negative. I mean, nothing is positive and negative in the universe. It's how we perceive it. So try to be as authentic as you can, be yourself, and you can go a long way with doing that already. But know that there could be some very interesting. The 9th house is also your mind, how you see the world, and there is like this transformation needed. So try to be open when it comes to your mind. Try to be open and try to see what's happening there, because your mindset could be changed at this particular time. Then Mars, of course, your ruler, your ancient ruler, keeps on going into that 6th house of yours. That's your day-to-day work, your day-to-day routines, your health. So you're working hard, or you're either working hard on your health, or you're just being busy, basically. And that energy bumps into that same Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter, and that is all in your 3rd house. So again, what is holding you a bit back is your own paradigm, so to speak. So try to open up your paradigm. Try to not. You're a very intense sign, and you go very deep. But also try to be a bit broad there. And that Venus in the 9th house is definitely going to help you with that, so that you can adjust the things that you need to adjust, that needs to be done in the 6th house, which is your work, which is your home, not home, which is your routines. So there is a shift there happening for sure, but you've got time up until the end of the year to do so. And of course, yes, for Scorpios, they do have that Uranus there in the 7th house. How are you dealing with that? I'm very curious to hear that, how you are dealing in relationships, because ultimately relationships is a lot about not fixating too much on the result. And that is for the whole year still, you know, and many years after that, with Uranus in your seventh house, which is very important, especially as this is activated by the full moon in Aquarius on the beginning of the month, the 3rd of the month. So just be sure that for you, when it comes to your relationships, that you don't let other people try to tell you what to do. Mostly Scorpios, they're not like that, but also the other way around. So also don't try to change someone else too much. It's not going to work, especially not with this Plutonic energy that we're dealing with here. So use this wise. It's going to be a bit your cup of tea with all this Plutonian energy, so I'm sure you're going to do well. And around the 22nd of the month and onwards, it's going to be lighter, because then you're going to have the Sun and Mercury in your 11th house in Virgo, and that's going to be a bit more social there. Friends are going to be a bit more playing a bigger role there, and you having a good time. And so that's it. So transform what you need to transform, but if you can't do it, just let it go. On that wise note, I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching. See you next month.